Bashim, Yahushua, Bashim, Rakakodash.
Today's lesson, man, we're going to how the Lord only comes and he only deals with the house, okay? This is Matthew chapter 10, verse 5. These 12 Yahushua sent forth and commanded them, saying, go into the... Alright, he's coming forward in what? The lost sheep of Israel. And also, when you read, this is Acts chapter 5, verse 29. And the other apostles answered and said, we ought to obey the Most High rather than men. He died for the house of Israel, okay, which is the elect. Mainly is the elect, okay. So we are the only nation who can give repentance, okay, in the eyes of the Lord, okay. He died for our repentance. That's the only reason. Chapter 2, verse 20, Acts chapter 2, verse 21. And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be saved, right? Now listen. And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be saved, ye men of Israel. So that cuts at all you niggas, everybody out there who says that the Lord saved everybody. Okay, the Lord loves everybody. It clearly says ye men of Israel. Alright? So clearly the Most High is only dealing with the house of Israel, not the house of Edom, not the house of Ammon, not any of them niggas. Elam, all that, the heathen nations, all of them. Yeah. Man. So the Lord only deals with the house of the nation of Israel.
Japhet.
Alright?
Hey, right quick, now that you said that, funny thing is, now you look over Israel, they be having these big ass protests, they having these big ass riots and shit. Hey, why? Because the Lord's gonna have a war with Amalek forever, man. The Lord is, there's no peace in that land now to this day, even within its own people. They've been getting killed and murdered over there. It was a Palestinian, which is go back to Ishmaelite, end up killing a couple. I think it was like a couple guards or something, what's that fucking they called? The IRGC or some shit like that. But they killed a couple of them police and guards over there. That is the fake Jews, the Jewish. You know, Amalek is in war in his own country, right? Which is not his country, but in the country that he's stolen. He's over there now in a continuous war. And then they're getting ready to go to war with Iran. So, you know.
I got some. It's Matthew 1:21. And she shall bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name Yahushua, for he shall save his people from their sins.
And that clearly states, like what he was saying again, that basically
Yahushua came for his people.
His people. Because script say he was the Hebrews that the Yahushua sprung from out of Judah.
Yeah.
You know, so hey, Lord's only Lord ain't fuck with nobody else, man. That's why the laws and his judgments are given to Israel. That's why the Lord only deals with the Israelites. The Lord ain't dealing with all nations, man. We ain't gonna be when you read the last chapter, Revelation 21, then it literally speaks about 12 gates, 12 tribes. The 12 tribes of Israel on the gates. So it's very easy to understand that the Lord's only dealing with the nation of Israel. It ain't hard, it ain't complex, it ain't fucking it ain't brain surgery. When you read the scriptures, the Lord tells you that he only deals with the children of the Most High. That's it. Those are the Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latin Americans, the kingdom has prepared for you.
Also, this is Joel chapter 2, verse 21. Fear not, O land, be glad and rejoice, for the Lord will do great things. Be not afraid, ye beasts of the field, for the pastures of the wilderness do spring, for the tree beareth her fruit, the fig tree and the vine do yield their strength.
Hey, somebody check the line right quick. My bad. Somebody check the line right quick. Make sure we still on.
Be glad then, ye children of Zion, and rejoice in the Lord your power, for he hath given you the former rain, latter rain in the first month. So Lord, he's coming for Israel, okay? So we're gonna have our own land, okay? We're gonna have which is the kingdom of heaven, but we're gonna own our own land. What do we own here? Do we have our own land now? Is there a Jake that owns any fucking thing? Hell no, man. Okay, we're actually gonna be a sovereign nation. Okay, we're gonna have, of course we're gonna have Esau, but they're gonna be our slaves. All right. And the floors shall be full of wheat, and the fat shall overflow with wine and oil, and I will restore to you the years that the locusts have eaten, cankerworms and the caterpillars and the psalmworm, my great army which I sent among you, and ye shall eat in plenty and be satisfied, and praise the name of the Yahweh your power, that have dealt wondrously with you, and my people shall never be ashamed. And so the Lord's people shall never be ashamed, which we established that he's talking about Israel. Alright? And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel.
And I got one more. It's Isaiah 14:1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land.
That's it. So that scripture right there says be said. The Lord will yet choose Israel, man.
And then set them in their own land, meaning that we're not in our own land.
Yeah.
That means that the Israelites are not even in their land. So who the fuck is that in our land? Because if the Lord will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land, then that means they're not in their land. They got to be outside of their land.
Yeah, the Lord's going to do it.
Right. So at the end of the day, the people that's there, they can't be the Israelites. They can't be the Lord's chosen people. Because if they was the Lord's chosen people, that scripture would be fulfilled. And they wouldn't have war in that land at this moment. So evidently the people that's supposed to be in that land are not in that land. And only people we know that's been taken out of their land is the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans. We know the only people that's ever been snatched out of a land, chiefly the so-called Negroes, that's been snatched out of a land. Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, and been placed in different lands. So chiefly, you know that they have to go back to their land, and that includes the Gadites and Issachar and the rest of the nation of Israel. But that chiefly is going to start with the elect, the 144,000 right now on this hand, and the 1/3, like the women, okay, the children. So they got to get put back in their land. So evidently they're not in their land.
This is Acts chapter 2, verse 36. Therefore let all the house of Israel know assuredly that the Most High hath made that same Yahushua he hath crucified, both Lord and our Savior. Right? So therefore let all the house of Israel know assuredly that the Most High hath made that same Yahushua which was crucified, right? Because Yahushua had only died for Israel, right? He didn't die for everybody. Okay? Because in John, he said that I have prayed for them, I haven't prayed for the world, right? And meaning in that we only prayed for each other during that time. We didn't pray for everyone else that was in the world.
They hide their faith. They don't believe. They don't search. They don't read. Faith is in Esau, Edom. Their faith is in their might, in their fist, in their physicality. So that's their faith. It's in their self. It's which is wicked within itself. Okay. Go ahead.
Praise the Lord, O Jerusalem. Praise thy power, O Zion. For he hath strengthened the bars of thy gates. He hath blessed thy children within thee. He maketh peace in thy borders and filleth thee with the finest of the wheat. When?
W-H-E-A-T.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
He sendeth forth his commandments upon earth.
Right.
His word runneth very swiftly. He giveth snow like wool. He scattereth the hard frost like ashes. He casteth forth his ice like Marcel. Who can stand before his cold? He sendeth out his word and melteth them. He causeth his wind to blow and the waters to flow.
Right.
He sheweth his word unto Jacob,
Right.
his statutes and his judgment unto Israel.
Go ahead.
Alright, so and also I got one more precept.
You ain't speak on that. You ain't speak on that.
I was reading.
He sheweth his word unto Jacob, his stature and his judgment
statutes.
unto Israel. Statutes.
So he showed this word unto Jacob, okay? Which is what's the word? What's the meaning of word of Jacob? word. He showed his statutes and his word to Israel. So he showed his power to us. Okay, he's not showing his power to everybody else. It's to the house of Israel, man. All right, but this is 1 Corinthians chapter. You got more? Okay.
He hath not dealt so with any nation, and as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord.
So as for judgments, they have not known. So the wicked have not known judgment yet, man.
Not a nation on this earth.
Not a nation on this earth have known
other than
judgment.
Israel.
Other than Israel, man.
Because when you think about it, you go back to who was given the law, statutes, and commandments? Moses. That was written on tablet by the Lord's hand. It was Moses that was given that. It was the Israelites that was given judgments, the laws, the statutes, and commandments. Never no heathen nation. It was only the Israelite nation that it was given unto. So it was only the Lord that judged only his people. He only cared about his people. He only dealt with his people.
And what the Lord's chastisement is what? Love. That's considered love.
Yeah.
And not only that, it also says he has not dealt so with any nation, meaning it that the Lord did not deal with these nations at all. He only dealt with the house of Israel.
And what he said, as the heathen nations have spittle.
That's right.
So
Was
that's
that Isaiah 40? It's like 17 or something. Second
I
answer 6 and 56, something like that.
don't know, I got this precept that's it, right? This is 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 26. For ye seeing your calling, brethren, how that not many wise men after the flesh,
That's right.
not many mighty,
That's
not
it.
many noble
That's
are
it.
called.
That's right.
So all you big time people,
Yep.
you're not called, man.
Right. Jesse Jackson's.
Yep, all you, all you Janet Jacksons, you NBA young boys, you the babies, you NLE choppers, all you big time fighter Israel Adesanyas, all you and LeBron James, Stephen Curry.
Hey, he even got the name Israel. He even got his name is even Israel. What's the Israel Adesanyas?
Yeah, Israel Adesanya.
Yeah. He even got our name and don't even know it. He probably, well, I don't know. He probably know it.
Oh yeah, but all you's not called, man.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
right.
you Nick Cannons. Some of y'all even know the truth,
Right.
but you can't receive it.
Yeah.
Because the Lord didn't give you the spiritual gift. You're
right.
too into the riches of this world, okay? And then and also the Lord's not chosen because like, come on, man, you wicked. But the Most High have chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise,
Yeah.
and the Most High have chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things which are mighty, and base things of the world and things which are despised
Yes, sir.
have the Most High chosen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
and
what-
things which are not to bring to naught things that are.
Yeah.
So these celebrities despised.
Not in love.
They're loved.
Yeah.
So the Lord's not dealing with you, man. The Lord's not dealing with you big time actors, you fucking Michael B. Jordans.
Yeah.
The Lord Most High is not dealing with y'all. Because
Politicians.
you got the love of this world, man. You too, man. Hey,
Christian pastors.
Hey, I'm already strong. Yeah, you Christian pastor knowing this shit, all breathing hard.
Right.
The Lord's not dealing with none of that, man. Yeah, the Lord's not dealing with that foolishly, man. Because what do they look for? They look for fame, man.
Yeah.
How did the
They
Lord
be
come?
pleased by men.
Exactly. But how did the Lord come? This I'm going to read right here. This is Philippians chapter 2, verse 7. But this Philippians chapter 2, verse 6. Who being in the form of the Most High thought it not robbery to be equal with the Most High,
That's
but
right.
made himself of no reputation.
I was shy. That's right.
So all you niggas trying to make yourself a reputation. Everybody wants to be the big time in the world. Everybody wants to be the Lamar Jacksons.
Right.
But none of y'all want to sit here and go through hell for Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. And that is why the Lord's not dealing with any of you, man. This is why you're not worthy enough, to call upon Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. This is why you're all dumbed down. All right, that's why you're all dumbed down. Okay. And I also got one more. And if anyone else got something, y'all can. This is Mark chapter 4, verse 13. And he said unto them, Know ye not this parable? And how then will ye know all parables? The sower soweth the word. And when you sow, and the sower, he plants, okay? So he plants and it builds up and it grows, okay? And these are they by the wayside where the word. So you can know the scriptures, but the minute that saying comes at you, fuck, man, I can't do this shit.
That wasn't a candidate.
Yeah. I'm gonna take down your whole wild now.
Take everything from
Take
him.
everything, yeah, man.
Motherfucker
Immediately
quit.
when saying came, they couldn't do it because, hey,
And he apologized.
it's a sacrifice being in this thing.
Yeah.
It's a sacrifice being this thing.
Yeah.
Okay, and a lot of men cannot let go of the world. Okay, that's even met in the scriptures. When Satan coming, you oh fuck man, I can't handle it. No.
It's too heavy.
Immediately,
Yeah,
it's too much to bear for them.
Yeah, just simple as staying away from niggas that don't believe.
Right. Hey, it's simple as staying away.
And it's fucking very simple, bro.
Yeah.
Very simple, man.
Hey, it's as simple as rebuking your own son. Shit. You know,
Very
hey,
simple.
hey, that's love. You know, you gotta correct. Hey, that show you that. And I'm gonna say something that Eli went through that, right? Because his sons was having sex with women and shit. They was, you know, taking the women, using them. You know, they was, you know, stealing from the congregation. You know, they was doing a lot of shit, but yet Israel was come back complaining on them, but yet Eli just wasn't doing shit about it. So the Lord made him fall over and break his fucking neck. Now here Eli brought Samuel up, and the Lord chose Samuel over Eli's sons because his sons wasn't shit. They was worth shit. They was pieces of shit. They was wicked. Okay, but that made Eli have to get judged because he was supposed to guide them in the proper manner. He was supposed to guide his sons to be righteous fucking men, and when they got out of place, he was supposed to rebuke their fucking ass. But he didn't, so the Lord put his fucking ass to death in a rough manner. Okay?
And these are they likewise which are sown on stony ground, who when they have heard the word immediately received it with gladness. So, and also that even goes for brothers who's out there in the highways and byways. If you're teaching someone, do not spend your whole camp trying to get somebody to understand, because they're gonna, it said it right here, they will immediately receive it with gladness, right?
Yeah.
So there's no need to go back and forth with somebody constantly, because all they want to do is rebuttal. They're not going to hear it. After a minute, man, after about the third or fourth question, with 3 minutes understanding, after the third question, they should already, oh, okay, yeah. But if they're still, but what about this? What about that? What about this? No, man, they didn't receive it. So
they not really there for it. They just there to like you said, they just there to have they want to debate.
Yeah.
They want to debate. They trying to find a way to, they trying to stump you. They trying to make you, they trying to change you back to being a fucking Christian.
That's what, and that's saying immediately come.
Yeah.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 4. Oh, you still got something?
No, go ahead.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 38. But if any man be ignorant, let him be ignorant. Right? So if any man's not able to receive this truth, just let him not
That's
be
right.
able to receive the truth, because it's not meant for him.
We not arguing with niggas, man.
No, it ain't
We do
working.
that shit, bro. We not finna sit here. Nah, fuck you niggas, man. We
Wasting
can't get this shit, bro. And get the fuck on, because we ain't got time. And at the end of the day, like, we not here to convince nobody. We not here to fucking make somebody, nah, man, what the fuck we believe, we don't believe, we don't do.
We here to save ourselves.
Yeah, really, honestly. And still the elect,
Still the
hopefully.
elect.
And that's it. If we say, one person here and they receive it, that's good.
Hey, praise y'all.
That's better than 1,000.
Yeah, Connor, also receiving the word is also knowing what not to do and what to do. You have to do it, and if you have trouble still not being able to separate yourself from wicked ass niggas, you haven't received the truth. So therefore, get the fuck on somewhere. Very point blank, because it's not for you. You didn't immediately receive it. Okay?
Yeah, and it don't got nothing to do with it. Because the Lord wants you, He dealing with you, dealing with you. That's simple.
That's simple. Then
Most I want you, He wants you. He don't, He fucking don't.
Hey, like I said, like the age hard can.
So and if the Lord's dealing with you, man. Alright? And this is verse 17, and have no root in themselves.
You got no root in themselves.
And so endure,
Police.
but for a time afterward, when affliction or
Yes,
persecution ariseth for the word's sake, immediately they are offended.
Yeah.
Persecution, affliction.
Immediately they are offended.
Yeah, rebuke. And
All that, man.
all those things. They get offended.
They get offended. Well, you know.
And the rebuke ain't even got to be heavy.
Well, you know, this is my son, you know.
Precept.
Like, you get all offended, man.
Bro, the rebuke don't even have to be heavy. You can just tell somebody something lightly, and next thing you know, he's just like,
Yeah, you see,
Okay.
you like, nigga, like I said.
but you got to test them, though.
It's like I said.
It's Rock 6.
Yeah, like I said, you can rebuke a nigga nicely, you can rebuke a nigga harshly.
Rebuke is
Rebuke. However you take it, bro. So a lot of you niggas be fucking acting like emotional ass bitches and crying and shit. Oh, it was too rough for him. And then when you swim down on a nigga, you be cool. Oh, it still was too much. You said, man, shut the fuck up, bro.
They get all offended like bitches. And
Yeah.
it shows that they do not. And it
Yeah.
shows that they do not read the scriptures.
Obviously don't.
Obviously do not read the Bible.
bro. Obviously don't.
This is 2 Peter chapter 1 verse 9. But he that lacketh these things is blind, and cannot see afar off, and have forgotten that he was purged from his old sins. But he that lacketh these things is blind, man. So therefore, if you're not studying, if you're not showing your
Oh,
consistent
go up
honesty-
on that. Consider explaining what they're lacking on what it is that they have that they don't have.
Okay. 2 Peter.
Let's go up like 3 verses.
3 verses. This is 2 Peter chapter 1 verse 6. And to knowledge, temperance, and to This is verse 4, whereby are given unto us.
You start at 1.
Verse
Start at 1. Yeah.
This is 2 Peter 1 verse 1. Simon Peter, a servant and apostle of Yahweh Shai, to them that have obtained like precious faith with us through the righteousness of Yahweh Shai. Grace and peace be multiplied unto you through the knowledge of Yahweh Shai.
Hey, so who've attained it? We're attaining it. The men of the Lord, the elect men. We're obtaining the knowledge. We're obtaining the truth. We're obtaining Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay? Go ahead,
According as his divine power hath given unto us all things that pertaineth unto life and godliness,
That's right.
through the knowledge of him that had called us to glory and virtue, whereby are given unto us exceeding great and precious promises, that by these ye might be partakers of the divine nature, having escaped the corruption that is in the world through lust. And beside this,
Hey, so when a nigga can't let go of their friends, they in that corruption, the world by lust. Because friends is a lust,
Yeah.
right? It's a lust to want to have to, because you got to be around somebody.
Yeah, and that's a weak. And that's a weak.
It's a
nature,
weakness.
too. That's a weak nature too, man.
Yeah.
Like, fuck wrong with you? Fucking even brought a whole bunch of niggas for you.
Hey, but you gonna die by them too, though. See?
and beside this, giving all diligence, and to add to your faith virtue.
Yeah, virtues. And what virtues are? Virtues are moral or morally good attributes to add to yourself. That's what virtues are. They're morally good attributes to add to yourself. Go ahead.
And what virtues you gonna add to yourself with a bunch of niggas?
They can't add no good morals to you, bro.
Right. What you gonna learn? You gotta be a faggot?
Yeah.
You gonna learn how to smoke dope? Right. You wanna learn how to walk like a fag, talk like a fag. You gonna learn how to do all the worldly shit. Everything you learn, you gonna learn how to just be nigga. That's
You
it.
look at the word virtues. It tells you good. It tells you on Google. It tells you what the fuck it means. You know, good morals, respectable morals. Basically, being a gentleman. That's what it goes into. Being a person that of basic nobility. Go ahead.
Into virtue knowledge, into knowledge temperance.
Temperance, which is what temperance be having, being patient.
Be patient.
Can a nigga teach you to be patient?
All right, nah, hell.
Can a fucking nigga in the world teach you to be a patient
No,
individual?
they like Esau. They want it now. Gotta get it.
Temperance, be calm, cool, collected.
Self-control.
You have conversations with your nigga friends talking about, oh, bro, how can we be more calm and collected, more spiritual? No,
Uh,
you fucking goofy ass.
now they'll talk about how we can turn up.
Yeah, turn up and act like a fucking fag or some shit. You'll do some retarded shit.
Clown out.
Or clown out, be a dumbass. Fucking moron. Go ahead.
Into knowledge temperance, into temperance patience.
Patience, yep.
Patience godliness.
Godliness. Can a nigga teach you to be godly? To do right by the Most High? Can you learn the righteousness through some fucking nigga that don't know nothing?
How you gonna learn something from somebody that they ain't got it themselves?
What the fuck's wrong with you niggas, man? Go ahead.
Into godliness, brotherly kindness.
Can a nigga teach you brotherly kindness? Can a nigga teach you how to love his brother when 9 out of 10 these niggas be fucking each other's girls and shit?
Yeah, they gonna teach you how to hate each other.
Yeah.
How to dog each other.
The
out.
dog be dogging each other out and shit, no
Teach-
respect.
Yeah. Talk about each other's other
Behind
family
each back.
members.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They trying to get you
Capping
get
on
your
each
wife,
other all day,
Trying
every
to get
day.
your own
Yeah,
woman,
trying to fuck your girl and shit.
fuck your
Right.
girl, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Into
what they
brotherly
gonna teach you.
kindness, charity.
Charity, yep, go ahead.
For if these things be in you and abound, they make you that ye shall neither be barren nor unfruitful in the knowledge of Yahweh Shem.
Yeah, so if you have these characteristics about yourself, you'll be fruitful, man. Go ahead.
But he that lacketh these things is blind and cannot see afar off,
Yeah.
and have forgotten that he was purged from his old sins.
Yeah.
Wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. For if you do these things, ye shall never fall. So ye shall never fall, right? So therefore, if you're studying, if you keep on pushing this truth, you will never fall. Therefore, your crown will not be taken away from you.
Shit, because consistency is the key to success.
But that's it.
All right, I'm gonna finish this off, man, and if y'all got anything, y'all can. But this is Mark chapter 4, verse 18. And these are they which are sown among thorns, such as hear the word, which is sown means planted, all right? Which is the planting. Okay, we're planting the seed, okay? And we're sown inside this truth, okay? You plant when you're teaching someone up, you put a seed in them, a spiritual seed, right? And if it grows, then you're getting better in the truth, okay? Then you're starting to grow in your knowledge. But if it doesn't, it's just gonna wither away like a tree at fall time and die off, right? And the cares of this world and the deceitfulness of riches and the lust of other things entering and choke the word, and it becomes unfruitful. So it chokes the word that you taught them, man. You can have a brother who you taught up, but all this other shit that he's thinking about that's on his mind, it's sucking the word out of what you taught him, man. It's sucking all that out of him, all that what you taught him, it just flew straight out of his head, because he's too worried about all this other shit, man. Not worried about y'all Bashim y'all shop.
He's worried about the new J's that came.
Exactly, man. He's worried about all the other shit. Oh, I'm trying to, man. Hey, man, I'm trying to get rich, man. I'm trying to get rich, man. I know, I can't come in on Sunday. I can't do camp because, like, my girl, man. I got to worry about her. I'm trying to get this money. Oh, I got a job. I had to work night shift, so I can't come in. I'm a little tired. That's how these niggas are, man.
Yeah, niggas be tripping.
They're letting this world take. They're letting this world choke the word out of them.
Your whole fucking clock in number for the so-called white man. Your whole fucking number for this nigga, making this nigga more money.
Yeah.
And you can't come to camp for the Lord. You're a fucking whole number to the so-called white man. You're a dumbass. You're an idiot.
And these are they which are sown on good grounds, such as hear the word and receive it, and bring forth fruit, some 30-fold, some 60, and some 100. And that's what we're doing now. We are bringing forth fruit, and bring forth fruit is going out preaching the word of Yahweh Shem Yahshua in truth, okay, being consistent, growing, listening to videos, and we're gonna bring forth the brethren all the way until the seal of the elect hits, man.
Exactly.
Until we're out this bitch.
Yeah, we
ain't gonna stop. We ain't gonna waver. None of that shit, man. We're gonna keep on pushing and keep grinding and keep going.
Yeah.
All the way until the Lord comes back.
Yeah, we ain't gonna take no breaks. We ain't gonna take no fucking halftime.
Ain't no fall break.
We ain't gonna go into the world for a fucking couple 2 weeks.
Hell no.
We gonna go. We know, man. We stuck. We gonna walk the walk all the way 100%, all the way till we fucking die.
Come on.
It's that simple, man.
That's the spirit. That's the spirit you gotta have, man. And the mindset you gotta have.
Yeah.
All right. Y'all got anything?
No.
And with that, we like to say, Kol Halor Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Ba'Shem Kakadash. Dub honest, I was sponsored by Millstone, so I was shooting, so I teach the hope for like the Israel. We are the brothers of YSO. Y'all shall say the fine ones, and with that, Shalom.
Shalom. Ba. Stop it, yeah. Give me a second.